Yo, 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 yo. What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's happening? What's happening? Jake from State Farm. What's happening? What's good? What's good, people? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Mimi, what's up, mama? How you doing, love? We gonna tap in a little bit today, family, as always, and then afterwards we gonna talk a little bit. You dig? You understand? So let's go ahead on and share it up as always. Share it up. Share it up. Share this thing up, family, so we can get it going. You dig? We gonna talk a little bit, you know? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yo, guys, what's up, mama? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? So after this one, I know y'all might have some questions, man. And whatever you got going on, let me know. Write them down. Don't forget it, so we can dive in. You dig? So we can dive in and talk a little bit, family. But like I say, share it up, share it up. Share it up, share it up. We on YouTube and Facebook. You dig? And we gonna touch bases on some things. We gonna touch bases on some things, family. We're gonna at least try to get to the bottom of a couple things, so we don't keep making the same, not necessarily a mistake, but we keep getting stuck is what's going down. We keep getting stuck, family. And it's time to get on by that. It's time to move on. What you say? What you say, big brother Steve? How you doing, man? How you doing? How you doing? So we share this up a few times, family, and we in there. And we in there. We'll get this thing going, man. All right. And let me tell y'all, man. So how this even came about, first and foremost, it was going to be a long time before I did another video. And a lot of times, man, it don't be up to me. Somewhat it do, but a lot of times it don't. You know, well, let me run this by you. So what tends to happen is this. So as you are going through your changes, awakening, things of this nature, okay? So what happens is, along the way, you know, through the dream space, you get a lot of information, right? Okay. So through that particular space, those dreams, especially for someone like myself, or someone who is what we want to call a bringer of information. All right. So what happens is, hold on, let me see this thing one time. Oh, be more in the building. What's up, family? How you doing? How you doing? All right. So, like I said, someone like myself who brings information, and what tends to happen is you will be led at times to give your thoughts on things. Sometime you're not even ready for stuff like that. But you know, sometimes it's not on you all the time to be ready. So, but but um, but yeah, man, they will pass you information, hoping that at that particular time that you are motivated enough to put it out, okay, or at least say what's on your mind. Because let me tell you this: there's really no wrong information, okay. Sometime depending on where people are, depending on where people are, um, what tends to happen is people start to put this in here. What tends to happen is certain people, they can't understand you based on where you are. You understand? So sometimes people have to start at the bottom to work their way up to the top. Now that's a gift and a curse though, because what tends to happen is people will get stuck there, just like what I'm about to discuss here. People will get stuck all the time. And that's something that happens to us a lot. And what goes down is with that, we get to the point to where we can't move forward. You understand? So by us not moving forward, what will transpire is we start getting aggravated. Okay, all right. And that leads people going right back to church. That leads people going right back to this God thing and all the shit that they had no proof of. Now, you understand? No proof. Okay, no proof whatsoever. But what tends to happen is that they feel like they have no choice because the information gets too strenuous, in a sense, in so many words. So, but like I say, family, we gonna touch on some things, man, and get this thing going here. All right. So now, Ash, what's up, mama? What's good? What's good? What's good? So let me line this up real fast, and then we gonna dive in, man. We gonna dive in. This should be a nice discussion right here. Man, the Alphabet Boys, man, we've been going pretty heavy up with these Alphabet Boys, man. You know, you'll truly be surprised when you find out how much of your thoughts was not put together by you. You will truly be surprised. I'm gonna tell you that now, man. It's crazy. You thinking it's you saying, "Oh yeah, I'm hungry." You thinking it's you saying, "Oh yeah, I want to go to the club tonight." You thinking it's you saying, man, I'm going to get me a nigga. I'm going to get me a lady or whatever the case is. You thinking that's you, and the whole time, is mind control. Basically, what it is, what it all boils down to. Okay, what it all boils down to. Okay, you understand? So now, let's get into this, family. Let's get into this. So, are we good? Y'all can hear me? We good? We about to, we straight? We straight? We straight? We straight? All right, Bruno, what's happening? What's happening? Mommy Lane, King Ali, what's good? What's good? Scotty, Mobile Madness, what's up, family? What's up? What's up? What's up? How we doing here? How we doing? Like I say, share it up, like it up, all that good stuff. Share it to somebody who may need to hear this. And please share this to your people who, like myself years ago, love worshiping deities. Okay, now let's dive in, man. First and foremost, let's talk about the goddess in front of us. Okay, let's dive into this. All right. So now we should know the stories about Lilith. If we don't, I'll just give enough for you to understand, and then you go do your research to learn more. All right. So now, it is said, and shouts out to my little bro. Hopefully, you on here. I told him what was going on. He ran some stuff down to me. You understand? And shit blew up from there. Dealing with the story of Lilith. Now, so let me talk about this. So now it is said about Lilith. Lilith was actually the first wife or the first woman for Adam, right? Okay, this is the woman. Peace. All right, little bro. So she was the first woman for Adam. Okay, all right. According to certain teachers, certain speakers, I should say, there are two creations in the Bible. Okay, all right, where it says man-made. I think he, them, and then they have another one where it says God made Adam. You understand? And it's in two different parts. I think parts of Genesis in two different verses. Okay, so they have two different creation stories. All right. So now some people say the first one was the creation of Lilith. All right, but let me get down to business. Okay, let's get down to this. All right. So now Lilith, okay, when she came into being with Adam, okay, now understand they came into being simultaneously. Okay, all right. Now, and from that point, okay, she had a divine understanding. Okay, all right, she had a divine understanding, and what I'm getting now is she also knew the connection, okay, with the so-called God of the Bible, who so-called created them. She knew the mother. You understand? Which in a Nazi text is she go by many names, but most people say the name Sophia. Okay, they mention her in the Bible, but they call her the goddess of wisdom. They don't really give her a name. You understand? Okay, and this is God's mother. You understand? Okay, so now, Lilith wasn't about the bullshit. Okay, all right. She saw Adam as she saw herself. Okay, all right. So it was no man above woman or woman above man. Okay, she was like, hey, I want some equal type shit here. You understand? This thing's supposed to be equal. Heavenly, what's up, mama? Thing's supposed to be equal here. All right, okay. So from that particular point, okay, so many words, she was cast away. All right. So in the words, she was cast away. Not only was she cast away, okay, or some people say, because I listened to a few earlier. Some people say she was cast away. Some people say, she ran away herself. You understand? Okay. Either way, she ended up, according to the text, according to stories, okay, that she became the mother of all demons. Okay, you understand? Okay, and she became the great mother demon or demon goddess in a sense. All right, all right. She would give birth to countless numbers of demons. Okay, all right. It's even said that they went as far as to talk about that Lilith was the first succubus. Okay, all right. Lilith will if you don't do certain things, she'll come destroy your pregnancy. As many she got a crazy rap. You understand? Okay, all right. She got a laundry list of things, of quote unquote negative things that has been put upon her. Okay, but it all started because she didn't want to be less than man or less than anything. Okay, all right. She wanted her and Adam to be as one. You understand? Okay, therefore, she's gone. Kicked out. Share it up, like it up, family. Share it up, like it up. Now, let's get into this. Okay, now I'm going to take you to the Greek mythology. Okay, all right. All right, now it was a beautiful goddess, okay, or a beautiful princess in a sense. Okay, beautiful princess. All right. And in so many words, she was a casualty of war. Okay, all right, that's what she was, because Athena and Poseidon had some shit going on. They were going back and forth. Okay, they were going back and forth with this thing. All right, so Poseidon wanted to get back at Athena. Okay, so Athena's most precious jewel was this princess. Okay, Poseidon comes in, the Greek deity Poseidon. Okay, Poseidon comes in, in so many words, molests, okay, all right, this princess. Okay, you understand? Now, check this out. So once he takes the quote unquote virginity from this princess, Athena gets mad. Athena casts her into the quote unquote pits of hell, right? Okay, now, not only did she cast her in these caves, okay, she also turned her into what people call today Medusa. Okay, the ugly monster, okay, with the snakes coming out their head, not coming out her head. Now, like I said, this was a princess who was innocent, but because of a war going on between Athena and Poseidon, Poseidon wanted to get back at her, so he went on ahead, okay, and had sex with the girl. And Athena, being on some bullshit, okay, all right, she thinking, okay, well, you shouldn't have let Poseidon do that. Well, this is a god. What can she do but fall prey to the god? You understand? Okay, so because of that, she was cast down into the darkness and became Medusa. Okay, you understand? All right, I'm going somewhere with this, family. I want you to listen. Okay, hopefully this don't be too long. Hopefully, I got one more for you. I got one more, and then I got some lanyard. My people from New Orleans, we call it extra, right? I got a little lanyard. So let me give you this one. There's a story, and I used to talk about this years ago. There's a story in Ifa. Okay, all right. The in the Yoruba pantheon, okay, where Olodumare, which is the Most High God in that particular mythology, okay, he sends down these particular deities, okay, Obatala, Shango, and Ogun, and Oshun, okay. He sends down these particular deities, okay, to basically create the earth in a sense, okay, in so many words. Now, this is what's going on here. Obatala, Shango, and Ogun told Oshun, we don't need you. Get the hell on. Okay? Oshun felt some kind of way and she left. You understand? Oshun felt some kind of way and she left. Now, mind you, okay, when these particular three, Obatala, Ogun, and Shango, was trying to create stuff and build stuff, it wasn't working. Okay? All right? All right. So in so many words, that missing link, all right, actually brought destruction to this. But like I say, all right, we're gonna look at this thing from the deepest level that we can at this point in time. Okay, you understand? So now, let me give you this. Let me give you this. What do all of these goddesses have in common? What do they all have in common? They were cast away. All of them were cast away. All of them were thrown away as if they were nothing. Right? Now, let's get into this. I want you to understand something. Lilith represents the misery of your heart. Medusa represents the misery of your heart. And in this particular case, Oshun represents the same thing. Okay? These are not real. They're not real. Okay? All right? They're symbols of the fallen heart. Okay? What am I saying here? Okay? Well, at one time, you were a pure being. You were the purest that you can be. All right? And then you fell into this darkness. Okay? AKA, you became Lilith. You became Medusa. And in this particular story, you became Oshun. So you don't supposed to worship these deities and thinking that they're real. You don't take none of it real at all. You understand the science in it. And I do realize that many people out here are making you believe because they're coming up with basically they're passing down information given to them by other people, and they're making y'all believe that Lilith, okay, man, that she real. No, she is not. Okay, man, Medusa, man, that's a real thing. No, she is not. Okay, these are representations of your fucked up self, family. That's what this is. That's what this is all about. Okay, this is all about freeing Lilith from her trap. This is about freeing Medusa from her cave. This is about freeing Oshun from her resting place so she could take her place back into this particular land, aka you becoming pure at heart, family. Okay, all right, and let me say this. I know some people gonna be like, well, Will, I saw this deity and I saw that. Well, understand this, right? Okay, so from someone who's been seeing for a crazy amount of years, okay, I got to the understanding to where you are given only what you know. Okay, all right. So if you seeing Okay, so man, Lilith came to see me last night. That was not Lilith. That was yourself, your mini selves. Okay, all right, your mini selves appeasing your interest on that subject. Okay, this is how things work. Okay, all right. I know they got people out here telling you, man, they got the universe and man. Listen, flush all that bullshit down the toilet, man. Okay, all right. All these stories the white boy give you, the so-called, astronomers, and they telling you, man, the planets, and this is not what you think it is, man. Okay, this is no way, shape, form, or fashion. Okay, a universal place. All right. The only reason why you even quote unquote exist is because your brain allow you to. Your brain gives you the authority to feel like you somebody. You understand? Okay. I'm gonna throw this in there. I'm gonna show you how much. I'm gonna show you how much. Okay, that this storyline, okay, is put into everything. Who remember Hansel and Gretel? Who remember Hansel and Gretel? Y'all remember that? The story of Hansel and Gretel? Okay. Do y'all remember Hansel and Gretel? Okay. Now, let's talk about Hansel and Gretel. Okay. It was two young kids. Okay. A boy and a girl living with their father. Right? Okay. The father had this stepmother, come in. Right? So this woman came in. Okay. She didn't like the kids. She wasn't too fond of the kids. Okay, so she tricked the kids into leaving the house. You understand? Okay. Now, so the kids, they wander off. They wander off and run into this old house. Which house was this? Which story was this? No, I don't think it was. No, okay, all right. So they wander to this house. Okay, all right, and they see an old woman at this house, right? Okay, so now this old woman talking all beautiful to them, the kids talking about they're hungry, this, that, and the third, because they've been in the woods wandering for quite some time. Okay, you understand? So now, okay, Hansel and Gretel, they goes in the house. The old lady said, "Okay, I'm gonna feed y'all. All right, I'm gonna feed y'all. Okay, all right. Then I'm gonna let y'all go in the room, get some rest, and then I'm gonna help y'all get home." Okay, so of course the old lady was lying. Okay, according to the story of Hansel and Gretel, she was a witch. Okay, now, so the kids ate. They ate good. You understand? Okay, because they, it was rough at the house. You understand? So they eating food that they didn't have, whatever, right? So now they go to sleep. Okay, all right. So now, let me see. Gretel, she wakes up. Her brother's gone. Okay. Now the old nice lady has turned into her thing, the witch. Okay. All right. So she showed a little girl, hey, this is where your brother is. Your brother's locked up in his cage. Okay. And I'm gonna keep feeding him. Okay. All right. So she had the little girl, cooking with her and everything, and they kept feeding her brother food so he can gain weight. So the witch say she want him to gain weight so she can eat him. Okay, you understand? All right. Now, so to make a long story short, okay, they checked the oven, all right, to see how hot it was. Okay, all right. So now the witch told the little girl, go and make sure the oven is at a good temperature. The little girl said, well, the little girl had something on her mind. She said, well, I don't know how to check it. Can you show me? So the witch, she walked over. The old lady walked over to the oven, and she pushed her. She pushed her in the oven, shut the doors, locked it. Okay, the witch burned. She rescued her brother out the cage. They exploring in the house. They find gold, diamonds, jewels all over. Okay, all right. So they carry what they can carry and find their way home. Okay, and when they get home, okay, of course the father is happy and everything. Okay, and then the kids show what they got, the gold, jewels, whatever. So the father, he, you know, you'll never be poor again. Okay, that story, that story is no different from a lot of these other stories. All right. So now let's talk about it. Okay. All right. Hansel and Gretel, they leave the house and they travel. And they travel, aka the Buddha story. If you ever read the Buddha story, this is the Buddha story. Okay. With a little twist to it. All right. So now these kids travel. They're going down this road. Okay. All right. They started off at the bottom of your spine, and now they're traveling down the road. You understand? They're traveling down the road. Okay. So now they get to this particular part, this house, this old lady. Okay. All right. She trick them. Okay, all right. AKA they get to the dark night of the soul. AKA they get to the underworld. You understand? They get to I'll think about it. But basically they get to the darkness, the medulla oblongata. Okay, all right, which is said the most compiled melanin that you could find in someone. Okay, all right. Like I said, people teach that. Okay, all right. Now, am I, looking at that a certain way? But for this story, it fits. Okay, all right. So now, the children get here, which is the house. Okay, all right. So now they have to fight themselves. Okay, the evil one, the evil witch. Now they have to fight themselves. Okay, all right. So now they beat themselves. Okay, all right. They deal with the matters of the heart. They clean the heart, and once they clean the heart, they keep going to the top. And when they get to the top, they find the gold. They find the gold, and this is where the gold and the jewels are. Okay. All right. Basically, they reach enlightenment. So once they go back down, everything that they know, they take it back to Pops. Now Pops is enamored. Pops is like, oh wow, man, this is amazing. Okay. All right. All of these stories is broke down based on your makeup. Listen, family, once you understand this type of stuff, okay, there is no more misery here. There is nothing any of you can do me that can piss me off. There's nothing anyone can do me, okay, that can piss me off or make me mad or fuck you, bitch, and all this whole wild ass shit. Why? Okay, because what's that old saying? When you know better, you do better, right? But understand something here. Once you start understanding that these stories are representations of yourself, okay, life becomes a lot easier. You stop worrying about a lot of shit. Sometimes you got to push yourself to even worry about shit. Okay, you got to push yourself to even think about certain things. That's how disconnected you can become. Okay, all right. Okay, so I wanted to give this to you so you can start understanding what this thing is, family. Okay, plus let me give you this. So this would be considered the second heart. Okay, this would be considered the second heart. All right, the first heart is the brain. The brain is everything. Okay, I've been talking about this for the last couple of weeks. If y'all checked out the information. Okay, all right. if y'all checked out the information. So the more and more you deal with letting things go, all right, the easier it'll become for you. The easier it'll become. All right? The easier it'll become, man. All right? Listen, and let me say this. Man. Understand something here. All the stuff I just told you, right? Or told you all. This is not Will Copprue's information. This is something you all can look up. You can look up the story of Lilith, Medusa, Oshun, okay, and many other goddesses that was kicked off the throne, okay, and then deemed evil. Okay, all right. I was just giving you a little bit. Okay, all right. So now I'm saying that to say this. Okay, so if all of these stories were written, okay, or put in how they are put in, okay, all right. So there is no, man. I don't know what Will talking about, man, and da 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 da. Listen, because I get this from time to time. You know, I'll get people telling me that well, Will, you up here and it's hard. I had a conversation, matter of fact, about 2 days ago with a few brothers, and it was like, Will, it's easier for you because you up here. It's not that easy. And I'm telling y'all, like I told them, was I not there? I say, this is the issue. Either you want to or you don't. And that's what it comes down to. Okay, all right. The information I just gave you all is thousands more information just like that. Okay, that breaks down everything going on. It breaks it down. Okay, all right. So it gets to the point to where either you want it or you don't. Okay, either you want forever happiness and peace or you don't. And that's just what the fuck it is. Okay? All right? You got to understand that, man. I'm just giving a message. Okay? I'm just giving a message. And the message just so happened to be old Will Copprue, nigga from New Orleans, whatever. That's what the message looks like. Okay? That's what the messenger looks like. But fuck the messenger. This is the message. This is information that cannot be debated. You can debate this shit. All you can do is not fuck with it. Okay, and be like, nah, I ain't gonna fuck with that shit. Okay, all right. So to them brothers and many more, the difference between you all and myself is that when I was listening to all this information with Bobby, okay, Dr. Delbert Blair, C. Freeman L., okay, you understand, and a few others. When I was listening to this information, I kept listening. Okay, it was even to a point I didn't even understand the words that they were even talking about because I was so enslaved with the school system. You understand? I didn't even know what the fuck a pineal gland was. That's not taught in school. Okay, that's not nothing given to somebody in school. Okay, you understand? So I wanted it. It felt like something different. Okay, all right. It felt like a new world, man. Okay, all right. I'm hearing all the stories. I'm hearing Bobby talk about all these stories. You know, about these worlds and all this and all that. I used to have them dreams 8, 9, 10 years old. Okay, 7 years old. Okay, all right. Well, I used to see worlds with cars fly. I used to see all this kind of shit. Okay, so that shit sparked something in me to want to know. Okay, all right. And now I'm here. Now I'm here. Now I'm at a place of peace. I'm at a place of peace so much to where I sleep with I sleep with earplugs in my ears. Okay? It's quiet, but I want to hear silence. Okay? So I'll put this motherfucker in my ear like I want to hear silence. That's how much peace is. And like I said before, and I don't know if I said this, but peace is not something you just have on a whim. Peace is something you accomplish. Understand that. You accomplish peace within yourself. And when you get there, your world will never be the same, man. Okay, all right. So many of you, y'all fucking up my peace and da 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 and da 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 da. That's not peace, man. Okay, that's not peace. See, and y'all can put some questions in here, man. Y'all can put some questions in here. Okay, see, we have been turned upside down, flipped inside out and everything, man. Okay, we don't understand how deep this thing truly goes, man. Okay, all right, we just drop stuff off as if it's nothing. This is why I don't go back and forth with information with people, because they have a lot of people who can regurgitate a bunch of information. Okay, but this is what I used to tell cats. I say, okay, you can say that and this, you can say that. Okay, cool. I tell you what, tonight, let's say about 10 o'clock. Okay, meet me on the Statue of Liberty at the top. I'm gonna be standing on the torch. If you like that. If you one of them ones, if you like that, or you just this. Because we really doing shit. Okay, now I ain't talking about Will Copprue. I'm talking about going in a certain state of being. Meet me up there. And then let's talk. Other than that, don't give me your fucking information about shit. And that's all you have. Again, either you doing this shit or you not. Many of you want to share Bobby Hemmitt's information. Okay? Y'all sharing Bobby information for views and ticks and all this old shit. And, on the TikTok or whatever, right? That's what you're doing, right? Okay? But are you doing what the fuck he said? How many encounters have you had with yourself? Okay? I remember one guy that hit me up, Will, man, this shit scared the hell out of me. I said, what happened? She said, man, I got up to go use the bathroom. And when I got in the bathroom, it wasn't my bathroom. And then she said, come to think of it, it wasn't my room. She said, what the hell going on? So she said she walked back to the bed, or she found the bed. She was still laying down. She didn't even know she hopped out the body. Uh-oh. I told her, congratulations. Now I learned how to do that in seconds, purposely. Okay, all right, scared the hell out of course, but eventually, she slowed down some things. All right. So I want you to understand that, man. Okay, all right. Let me why are the innocent Medusa have to suffer when she was the one offended? Again, okay. So let me give you this. Let me say that one more time, family. Why are the innocent have to suffer when she was the one offended? Again, like we talked about, right? This is a story that talks about you This is not literal. This is not literal. There's nobody named Medusa. There's nobody named Lilith. There's nobody named Oshun or none of these motherfuckers. These are all stories that talk about yourself. Let me give you an example. When we're born, okay, I like how you said that, Heavenly. You say use the word innocent. Okay, let's touch on that. So when we're born, family, when we're born, are we not innocent? Yes or no? Somebody put this in the comments for me, because maybe I can be tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. When we are born, are we innocent? Give me y'all answers in the comments, family. Give me y'all answers in the comments. We're going to discuss this. We're going to discuss this. We're going to discuss this. Give me some answers in the comments. Are we innocent when we're born? Are we innocent when we're born? That's the question. That's the question. Yeah, Drake, what's up? Now what's going on? Okay, yes, we are innocent. And just like you said, Heavenly, right? Just like you said, we are innocent when we're born. Now, this is the thing. Who told you about Jesus? Okay, understand something. Now, let me give you this. When we're born, we're innocent. Lilith and Adam. When we're born, we are the princess. Okay, in the Greek mythology, when we're born, we're innocent. Okay, all right. Now, Poseidon comes in, he rape her, molest her, right? The God of the Bible come in, get mad at Lilith, kick her out, or she run off, and they deem her the demon goddess. Okay, so they go from innocence, and then they fall down here, and then they call demonic, so forth and so on. This is you, innocent. Your mama, your daddy, your grandparents. Here come them with this evil shit. I'm gonna beat your ass. You better love Jesus, and you falling. You better believe in God, and you falling. I'm gonna put you in the school system. You gotta go to school, and you better make a good grade, and you falling. That is the same story, family. You are a walking mythology. Your parents, your family, whomever gave you Jesus, whomever gave you God, and all this poisonous ass shit, okay, they are the ones that took your innocence and caused you to be in this particular place that you are now, trying to wake up. You wouldn't have to wake up if you stayed up here. You would have no need to wake up, family. But you had to go through hell. You had to go through hell. And the feminine energy became evil. And I'm not taking no shots at nobody, because it's all of us. But you can see out your window as you're driving up the street on Instagram, you can see where the divine feminine, or it's not even divine, it's just feminine. It's just not the same. Okay, we can look and see that. We can look and see it, man. Okay, all right. I'm just trying to give you the understanding on what's going on here, family. You need to see yourself, man. You need to see yourself. Okay, we are someone who has transitioned and returned. There is no returning here. There is nothing to return to. There is nothing to return to. Okay, all right. Like I said about the human experience, you can't even find information that says if we fuck up, we have to come back. And now look, just like I talked about the human experience, there is no information to back this up. And we just regurgitating shit and we cannot find the information to stand on it. Okay? All right? This place is not what the fuck we think it is. All right? And this is no shot at you, whoever that was put that question in here. But I want you to think about something here. Okay? Why are we still holding on to information that was put out 30 years ago? We still speaking the same shit that was put out 25 years ago. What makes you think this thing is not supposed to be continued? Why are we still regurgitating the same shit? Do you understand something here, family? You are an endless entity. You have no ceiling, but you move. We move as if we have a ceiling. And we regurgitate the same shit over and fucking over, and we think we're somebody based on that bullshit. It's time to break free, man. It's time to break free. Do the fucking work. Okay? Let go of the bullshit so you can become what you already are. But where you supposed to be. You understand? That's what's going on here, family. Any more questions before I jump off here? Any more questions before I jump off here? Okay. All right. This just came up. This just came up. This just came up. Let me break this down for you real quick. Now, here we go. Now, what you see here, family, is one of those fountains. You know those fountains that be in Vegas and in different places. Those particular fountains, and they have everything that come out the water, make little pretty designs and all of that. Okay, well, hopefully y'all know. All right. Now, I want to give you an understanding about this here. Okay. All right. I want to give you an understanding. Tiff Love, what's up, mama? Sib, what's happening? Ella, what's good? BC, how we doing, family? How we doing? So let me give you all this. So now we do understand, right? Jesus, what's up, mama? What's going on with you? We understand that this is a fountain, okay? So I'm about to take you somewhere here. Let me take you somewhere real quick, family. Okay, I wasn't even going to do this, but I was just told to. So let's go ahead and get into this. Now, just like I say, right? Hold on, let's see here. Where is it? Right, there we go. All right. So, like I said, right, this is one of those fountains that you'll find in Vegas or whatever that shoot out the water and all of that. Okay. Now, this is the name. I'm trying to give you an understanding here. Now, this is symbolism that I'm giving you. Okay. Now, let's say that water Okay, that water, family, is the nothingness, the source, the primordial waters. Basically, what I'm saying is the everything, the all, where everything come from. You understand? Where everything come from. Okay, all right. This is where it comes from. All right. So now let me give you this. Okay. Now let me open this back up. Let me open this back up. Now understand something. The only thing that is real. Okay. Now let me give you this, family. I want you to listen and hear me clearly. Okay. All right. The only thing that is real is the perfect black. Okay, the nothingness, the source, the primordial waters. That's the only thing that is real. Anything else that comes from that, here we go. Anything else that comes from that, okay? The water looking beautiful is amazing. Heaven, you're in heaven, is beautiful, right? All right, they give you all kind of designs and it's great, it's beautiful. Okay, they give you all kind of stuff, all kind of different designs, right? You understand? All kind of beautiful little designs about everything, right? But understand something. After so long, guess what all those designs do, family? All it is basically the nothingness is shooting out of itself. Okay, it's shooting out of itself. But after a little while, it goes right back to that. Now, let me talk to you. Let me talk to you real quick. Now, from that nothingness, again, that's the only thing that is real. From the nothingness, you got the heavens, the astral plane, so forth and so on. Okay, and then this place where we are currently. Okay, all right. Everything came from that nothingness. Okay, you could even talk about the Big Bang theory, right? Okay, where everything came from one substance, everything came from one place. Okay, everything came from one place. Okay, the nothingness, the great blackness. Okay, but everything that comes from that blackness is an illusion, family. It is an illusion. You understand? Okay, so now I'm up here telling you about what's going on and how everything is moving and things of this nature and getting to a certain place. All right? Okay? So what I'm saying is you are moving as if you are real. This place, my room, the house, it is not what you think it is. The only thing that is real is the nothing, is the source where everything came out of. Not no man, not no upright walking nigga talking about I shall create the stars. No. Okay, the nothingness is an absolute thought form. Okay, a supreme thought form. Okay, and all you are, family, let's talk. All you are is ideas from the source. So no one dies, no one actually lives, you don't have a fucking job, you never had kids, all of the bullshit you're being taught. All of this, man, I'm African, man, I'm black, man, I'm a Moor, man, I'm this, motherfucker, you're nothing. See, let me give you this. The more your brain can understand this particular concept, you become, okay, or you start to think in the realm of the nothingness, the source, the primordial waters. Those waters also represents, okay, divine peace, absolute righteousness, absolute love, tranquility. Okay, so the more and more you denounce, yeah, the water looked good. Yeah, the water coming out of the nothing looked good. Oh yeah, she looked good. Oh yeah, he got a new car. Oh yeah, that's cool, man. They got a nice little look, man. They got a nice house. Oh man, they got this and they got that, man. That's cool, man. That's nice, man. That's what's up, man. That's beautiful, man. It's a beautiful thing. But guess what? It wasn't real from the first place. You are simply thoughts. You are thoughts of a thought. Okay? The great supreme nothingness, the source, okay, is an everlasting thought that gives out new thoughts. And as always, anything that you can put in front of you, ultimately, it do not exist. You are the original. Okay? Now, check this out. This is what my man Bobby would say. Bobby would say this, right? Bobby would say, man, listen. He said, I'm doing this journey, okay? Okay, I'm serious about this. Okay, Bobby say, if I got to go back to Jesus to find out what's going on, that's what I will do to discover myself. Guess what? Christ, the ultimate Christ, the beginning of Christ. Okay, the beginning of Christ. Okay, all right. This is, and years ago, I pulled up some Play-Doh years ago. Years ago, I pulled out some Play-Doh. Okay, y'all remember the Play-Doh that come in the little thing for the kids? Okay, all right, and you could take that Play-Doh, take the top off, get the Play-Doh out of it, and then make all kind of shit from it. You can make a man, you can make a building, niggas used to make the macaronis, niggas, spaghetti, niggas do all type of shit. But guess what? It has a beginning, okay, or an everlasting source. Can you dig it? An everlasting source that has always been. Family, listen. This has always been, and it's not no fucking universe. It's not no place above your head. Okay, all right. Do you know what this darkness is, family? This absolute black. Do you know where it is? Okay, you're breathing in it. It's the hair on my face. It's the sweater, the window in the back. It's you holding your phone, listening to this, or on TV or whatever. That's what this is. Okay, it's everywhere. It's all around you. Okay, all right. And at any given moment, okay, that thought, the everlasting thought, the nothingness, can say, I'm done. And then you disappear. You will evaporate like water do. Because you weren't real in the first place. Family, this shit is 1,000 times deeper than what you have ever fucking thought, bro. This shit is not about, let me debate this nigga. This shit is not about, oh man, I'm an African nigga. This shit ain't about none of that shit, bro. Okay? All right? Why do you think so many people still suffer? Okay, so many people still fighting and getting mad at this nigga and getting mad and want to debate this one and talk about this one. I want reparations and I want this one, I want that. Okay, first of all right, you're not getting the correct information, and if you are, you're not listening to it. You know how many people, man, people are terrified to look at themselves. That is the scariest thing to do in existence. To look at the motherfucker you were 20 years ago. To look at the bullshit you did, or what happened to you, or molestation or rape or whatever happened in your upbringing. That is the most dangerous thing in the world to look at. And understand this. You have been convinced based on the alphabet boys, okay, putting your ass under supreme fucking mind control, okay, all right, that if you start looking at yourself, they gave you a word called selfish, and the church put that word in play, okay, all right. So it makes you look down on people who worry about themselves, because the church says you got to go feed the homeless. The church says you got to go out and help. The church says you got to do this, you got to do that. Nigga, I ain't got to do nothing for no motherfucker. Nigga, you know why? Because I'm the fucking enemy. Okay? I'm the angel. I'm the devil. Okay? I'm whatever the fuck you want to call it. Okay? Do we understand? We need years and fucking years of fucking spiritual work on self, man. Okay? Niggas' hearts all the way fucked up. Niggas still got leftover shit. Nigga didn't like their mama. Nigga ain't like how they mama did them. Nigga don't respect their daddy. They mad at their daddy. They mad at their sister. They mad at their brother. All this fucking hate you moving around and you walking it. And you talking about you want to help somebody? Nigga, how you gonna pour from an empty cup, nigga? Just trying to give you an understanding here, man. Any more questions, fam? I think I saw one. But I want you to think about that. So I wanted to touch on that because I've been sitting on that for about a couple months now. Okay? But I wanted you to understand that, family. I wanted you to understand that the only thing that is real is that. Okay? One, twin, what's good? What's good? Oh, Sharon, how you doing? How you doing, love? So I want you to understand that, family. Okay? And check this out. Check this out. I got this for you. So once you understand that this place is not what the fuck you think it is, peace be unto you, my son. Peace be unto you, sister, brother. Okay? Because you got to understand something here. All right? The more and more you remove the bullshit out of the brain, the more the brain can become that peace again or that nothingness again. Okay? The brain will set off shit inside of you. You will never be the same again, man. You'll never be the same again. You'll never be the same again. Because understand, you only move as your brain moves. Okay? You only move as your brain moves. There is nothing going on, my hands and all of that. That's the brain giving, reacting. Hey, move. There is nothing moving until the brain tells it to. So just like I said before, what if the brain can get back to that innocence? But the difference is the brain is getting back to the innocence, but now you've accumulated all this information. Okay, so not only that you done went back to this place. All right, now you're gonna move in bliss. until you feel like dying. And nigga don't even know if that's gonna fucking happen. I'm just saying. Okay? Because again, you see this here? This is immortal, man. This is immortal, man. I watched the other day, the day the earth stood still. The day the earth stood still. I watched it again. I was reminded by my people. She called me, asked me, did I see it? And I did a long time ago. But when I watched it again, Keanu Reeves was trying to teach the little brother. Keanu was trying to teach the little brother. And what ended up happening was the little brother, which was Will Smith's son, you know, when he was real small, what's his name? Jaden Smith. And he was playing in this movie. And Jaden was crying over his father dying and this and this and that and that. And he said, man, my father gone. Now, mind you, Keanu Reeves in this movie, he's a alien. Keanu looked at him and said, we don't really die. We just transform. Man, the late 90s, early 2000s movies put a bar this fucking high, man. Okay, all right, them niggas was on some shit. Okay, them niggas was on some shit, man. Something about them fucking late 90s movies, man. Okay, all right, from The Matrix to motherfucking me and my bro were talking about this a week ago or something like that. You know, 13th Floor, The Matrix. What else it is? Man, there's so many. The Truman Show. I mean, the list goes on and on, man. The list goes on and on. It is crazy. The list goes on and on, man. You know, the list goes on and on, family. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. Now, I did see a question that popped up. I did see a question that popped up, so let me get to that. Let me get to that. Where y'all at, family? You know what questions popped up? All right. Oh goddamn. All right, let me see here. Okay, so let me go and get to that. I know somebody put a question in here. Wayne said, I'm not here, but why travel out to the Statue of Liberty? How can we travel and cure elements? So give me that question one more time, Drake. Give me that question one more time. It's all a temporary wave. Okay, hold on. Now, what you say? What do you think make us feel like I am this person? Okay, all right. Let's get to that. All right, let's get to that. Okay. What do you think make us feel like I am this person versus being the next person? Okay, so now let me say this, right? So when we talk about uh this you thinking you're real, right? Okay, we'll talk about you thinking you're real. Now understand something here. The only reason why anybody consider themselves to be real, okay, like I said, right? I did a whole breakdown. I put out some information about the school system and how John D. Rockefeller, he gave 20-30 million dollars to the board of education in the late 1800s, which that money today is the equivalent to I think it was like $8.5 billion today. Okay, so he basically transformed, okay, what was a more peaceful type of learning at that particular time, okay, and everything was put in place in order to poison you and make you believe you're human, and make you believe that you're a real person, and make you believe that you're a upstanding citizen. You understand all the bullshit? Okay, it's just say, bro, listen, I know many of you is like, well, Will, this is just school. Like, you truly don't fucking understand, bro. Y'all truly don't fucking understand. I'm telling you, you truly don't understand, bro. Like this place is pure fucking poison, bro. Okay, all right. These people put in a certain thought process within this place and had you in that motherfucker for 12 years. Get in line. Do this. Do that. If you get an A, you're okay. If you get an F, you're a horrible person. You this, you that. Do you understand? The school system is the worst fucking place in existence today. Okay? The school system is giving a church a run for its fucking money. Okay, all right. So the school system is a motherfucker, man. Okay, so that's the reason why you believe you're a person. Okay, because you was taught everything that everything that they can talk about. Okay, that make you so-called human. Okay, was given to you by the school system. It was given to you by the school system, which in turn turned us into machines, robots. This is why it's so hard here, man. Somebody asked me the last video I did. Somebody asked me and said, Will, when is this place? I think he's still on here if I'm not mistaken. He asked me, Will, when is this place gonna change? When will we have peace, in this place? Okay. And I thought that was an awesome question. Okay. Because of the school system, because of you, and I was one of them, because of you, okay, many of you who finished school, okay, who graduated high school, looking down on people who dropped out. Oh, you ain't nothing but a dropout. Or you ain't nothing but this, I was doing that shit. I was looking at people who dropped out like, man, you tripping, dog. Man, you tripping, man. I did my time in school, but you tripping. I was really doing that shit. Okay? So I was a poison to this world, man. I was a poison to this world. By me telling other people that they were wrong for dropping out for whatever reason. Nigga, I should have left fucking school in the 3rd grade. Fuck. It is what it is. My mama could have taught me that. My big sister could have taught me everything I fucking know now. Coming out in fucking school right now, man. Matter of fact, I don't remember nothing that was given to me in that bullshit. The only thing I can bring up is reading, writing, and 1 + 1 is 2. All that English faux fuck shit. Okay, algebra 2, algebra, pre-algebra, geometry, all this old man. Social studies talking about wars that never fucking really happened. The only reason why y'all think history is actually real because they gave it to you in school. Do y'all understand them fucking filthy crackers? They know that there is no fucking history. Family, there is no fucking history, bro. Them pyramids and all that wasn't you. That was a whole different people, man. And it wasn't even a people in a sense. They showed you that on was it the Predator versus Alien versus Predator? They showed you that on there. When the fucking predators came down on the ship, okay, them niggas had long locks in their hair, and it was on top of the pyramids and all this shit with fucking staffs and had all kind of magic and all this old shit. Nigga, that wasn't you. Nigga, we don't have no fucking history, bro. Whatever the fuck you could think about in history is incorrect, my nigga. It's fucking wrong. Okay, all right? All right, and I'm about to prove it. Most of you on here, okay, not all of you, okay, but 75% of you, probably. Y'all say that the Bible is a lie. Right or wrong? Who on here agrees that the Bible is not to be taken literally? Who on here knows that Moses never walked no fucking well? Okay? Who on here knows, okay, that no fucking man went talk to no fucking burning bush and the bush talked back? Nigga, this ain't the Chronicles of Narnia, nigga. Okay? All right? All right? The majority of you know that the Bible is not to be taken literally. Right? If that's the case, do you understand? You have the book of Romans. You have the book of Romans. So if you don't believe in the Bible, you don't believe in a Roman Colosseum. You don't believe in a Roman history. Uh-oh. Do you understand Greek, all that shit in the fucking Bible? That's where it comes from. Bro, ain't none of them people fucking existed. Julius Caesar and fucking Napoleon. Ain't none of them people fucking real, bro. Them fucking filthy motherfuckers. What they do is, okay, all right, they will digitize on the computer. Okay, they will come up with a bust. Okay, and a bust is basically a statue of a head. Okay, this is how they did Julius Caesar. Okay, this is how they did Jesus. This is how they did some other motherfuckers. Okay, all right. What's the Egyptian queen? I forgot, man. They made her white and all of this old shit. Listen, okay, how the fuck do you believe Egypt was a real place? But you not taking the Bible literally, and the Bible says that Moses helped the slaves escape out of Egypt. So it's not making sense. Have you ever thought about this? You say the Bible is not real, but the Bible is using words and things. So how is the Bible talking about the Romans and the Greeks? And when you read your history book in school, you believe the Romans and the Greeks in this book, but don't believe the Romans and Greeks in this book. Make it make sense. And none of you can prove that shit exists. None of you can prove the Egyptians ever existed. None of you can prove that shit. And don't give me no fucking white boy book. Well, man, read this book, Will. You can read this book, that. Okay? But Will, what you saying? So if it wasn't real, then what the fuck going on? Like I said, we just got here. And all of these stories are based upon themselves. All of them. Egypt is the body. The Nile River runs upstream. That is the Kundalini energy going up the fucking spine. The staff of Moses is your spine. Moses leading the slaves to salvation. Moses leading the slaves until salvation. That is Moses holding the spine and leading your energy to salvation. Okay? All right? All of your fucking elders was wrong, bruh. All of them, bruh. You know why? Check this out. Because they was reading all the books the white boy gave you. You don't realize that the same history book that was given to you in school is the same book your elders got the shit from? I'm just saying here. Up until the late 60s, 70s, okay, all right, I spoke with elders who was alive at that point in time. They didn't even hear about fucking slavery until 68, 69, 70. So how is that? Like I said, man, only if you truly knew what the fuck this is, man. What's good, Dream? What's going on? Only if you truly knew what the fuck this shit is, man. Okay? And the most ignorant bullshit you can do is think you know some shit. And keep going. And just keep moving around as if you got it. Again, like I said, if you don't believe in the Bible, then the history that you believe in is false too. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Questions. Nah, man, it ain't radical, man. It's telling them what the fuck it is, man. You know, it's telling them what it is. Fuck somebody's feelings, man. I don't give a fuck about no feelings. You know how I get down. You know, I don't give a fuck how nobody think about this shit. Either you want it or you don't. It is what it is. There's always a exit button. But like I tell everybody, don't come knocking on, don't come peeking in a nigga dreams when you transition out this bitch and you realize this whole world was false. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, all right. I'm just saying here. Monet, what's up, mom? I'm gonna try to catch up with you, girl, next week. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Come through, holler. You heard me? You heard me? Sage Mo, what's up, family? The goddess Hayes, how you doing? How you doing, Victoria? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? JP, what's up, family? Darrell, what's going on? What's going on? Makenta, how you doing? Questions, family. Questions. Let me know if y'all got anything. Britt Scott, what's up, mama? How you doing? Divine Bliss, what's going on? I just want y'all to think about it here, man. Just want you to think about it here. Just want you to think about it. If we just got here, who was the people before us? And where are they now? Okay, so when I say people, understand, right? Um, I just use that particular word. These were not people. Okay, we are given these words: human, people, person. Okay, shit. We looked up the word person. We looked up the word person in the Black Law Dictionary. I think that motherfucker said an illusion or some shit like that. Hopefully my little bro's still on here. But that shit, I was like, what the fuck? I said, well, goddamn. I said, ain't that a bitch? You know, so there is no person, there is no human, there is no people. Okay, so let's understand that first. Okay, you understand? So when I talk about um when I talk about when I talk about there were people before us, I'm talking about um a higher thought form. That's what I mean by that. And that's bro right there. Um, that's what I mean by that. Infinite. That's what I mean by that. Yeah, yeah. And it's not where are they now, is where they have always been. It's called your higher self. It's called your real self. Okay, that's what it is. I just came in. Are you talking about Egypt is in the future? Well, what I'm saying is, if you look up the word Egypt, okay, the etymology, you get to the bottom of the etymology, it is going to tell you Ptah, the body of Ptah, and who Ptah is. Ptah later on became Peter. Okay, Peter ultimately is yourself. If you get into some of these Disney movies and stuff like that, okay, you get the name Peter for some of the kings or the Christ ones in these particular movies. You understand? So so Peter is ultimately yourself. So when they say Ptah, okay, Ptah's body, you're talking about yourself. Egypt, when you look it up, it don't say place. It don't show pyramids. It says Ptah's body. So, you know, a lot of times we don't look stuff up, and you know how they go, Dream, with people. So, but we got to understand that. You know, we must understand that, family. Egypt has always been here. Egypt has always been here. You are Egypt. Okay? All right? Bingo, infinite. You know, we have always been Egypt. Egypt is the self. Panic said it before he died. Panic said, what makes you think Egypt was real? You know, Panic started recognizing all this shit, and then he checked out. He started recognizing, hold on, what the fuck am I teaching here? You know, he started changing. Okay, and like I said, we just regurgitating information from 30 years ago. You understand? So he started changing. Okay, or not even changing, going higher in a sense within himself. Okay, all right. So he started asking those questions. He started saying, you can't even prove that Egypt existed. Okay, what you can prove is somebody told you that a pyramid, that's Egypt. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. All you have is hearsay. That's all you have. That's it. And again, the Bible tell you about Egypt. Yeah, you're right. The Bible mentions Egypt. So if you don't believe in the Bible, why you believe in Egypt? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, make it make sense, man. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. So what is a typical day in the life of Willie in the nothingness? Nothing, chilling, running my mouth, on the phone, talking shit. And when I mean talking shit, I'm talking, I might be talking to, um, one of the family or something, and we discussing, trying to get to the bottom of the brain and what the fuck the brain truly is, because we truly have no information about what the brain really is. Okay, we only think we know about the brain. We have no idea. Okay, because the information I've been getting, the information I've been telling y'all about, you can't pull it up in no fucking book, man. Okay, so a lot of stuff that you're gonna start getting, and understand, right? I'm talking about a book that we can get to. You understand? A book that we can get to, a book that is available to us. Okay, all right. Now they have information. They have books, old stuff, things written, a long time ago, whatever the case is, right? So they have information, all right. But a lot of stuff we have to go inside and try to get this stuff, or we have to tap into that nothingness to get more information. And this is the thing about tapping into yourself, or that nothingness, okay, or the source, or the primordial waters, whatever you want to call it. Okay, this is the thing about that. They only give you what you're ready for. Okay, you gotta understand that. Like you must understand, man. You are infinite, man. Okay, it's kind of like putting, okay, like this phone, for example. It's kind of like putting 1,000,000 volts of electricity to this damn phone. Okay, 1,000,000 volts of energy to this damn phone. What you think gonna happen to this phone? What you think gonna happen? So imagine those, millions of volts, aka information, being put into your one makeup. You can't handle that shit, man. You can't handle that shit. That's why they give it to us bit by bit, piece by piece. Okay, all right, because your ass is short circuit, man. All right, man. Like, you must understand that, man. Only the idiot believes that they have all the answers, man. Okay, and that's just what the fuck it is. Okay, all right. This is a journey, man. Okay, in every level of the fucking word, man. Okay, all right. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see here. Let me see if I passed anybody up, man. Let me see here. Okay, it says that it will bring you to Egypt again in a ship's vessel's body. Okay, all right, now talk your shit, break it down now. Break it down. Okay, how do I get past the fear when shown or given something from self? Okay, so this is the thing. Fear is an entity you created. Okay, fear is an entity you created or put in place by yourself, right? All right. So understand this, right? Understand. So where do fear come from? Okay, when we were that innocent, right? And I talked about it earlier. When we were that innocent, okay, when we were that innocent, okay, all right. So at that particular time, all right, we were, Bobby used to talk about how we didn't want to create no scary movies. That wasn't nothing for us to create. Okay, you understand? Now these particular higher ups, they make these movies, with the blood and guts and all of that type of stuff. You understand? Okay, to push a certain ignorance on the psyche. All right. This is why, again, like I talked about in the last video, the news play 24/7. Okay, so it always has to have something in you. Okay, so now you're scared to. My mama used to be scared to move because she watched the news so much. Okay, I was terrified. All right, so the first thing we need to do is get to the bottom of what a fear comes from. First of all, in the grand scheme of things, the fear is not even real. Okay, all right, it was put into you from scary movies, from ass whoopings, okay, and you know, some men went through this too, but a lot of women, you know, became fearful based on rape, based on being molested, things of this nature. Okay, all right. So I'm saying all of that to say this, Bruno. When you start to let go of all of that, the fear go with it. Okay? When you start letting go of that, the fear go with it. And things start to change. Okay? Things start to change. All right? Isis speaks in the building. What's happening? What's happening? Tans, what's up, mama? What's going down? What's going down? But yeah, and I'm gonna tell you too, Bruno. Whatever you do, don't claim anything you don't want. And what do I mean by that? And it's for everybody. Like a lot of times we'll say shit like this, you know, and I hear this all the time. Man, my fucking anxiety getting on my nerves, man. Man, my goddamn anxiety, man, it'll just turn in on me. You might as well jump off a fucking bridge if you're gonna constantly tell yourself you something and you not. How you gonna claim something that's not even a real thing? Okay, all right. We do affirmations to claim stuff. So why are we sitting up here claiming anxiety and things of that nature? It's small things that can free us, but we just don't think about it. It's small things. Stop claiming this shit, man. Stop claiming this shit. What's up with you, Drake? What's up with you, Drake? In the cut? You ducked off in the cut? Okay. How do you do a proper detox? Or do you have any suggestions? Okay. Fast, man. Fast. That's it. Knowing what I know now, man. You know, shit is a whole man, shit's so simple, man. But a lot of times we make it hard, man. You know, and don't get me wrong, you know, a lot of times we want to buy stuff and hey, it is what it is. You know, I find myself getting stuff from time to time. But the ultimate way to cleanse the body is let the body reset itself. Okay? Because understand something. See, we have been dumbed down so much we don't even realize the body is divine by itself. You know, like I said, I used to be very, serious about, man, it's a physical body, Family, if you cut your hand and don't put nothing on it but a Band-Aid, it's going to heal itself. They have niggas who got shot with shotguns and all of this and all of that, and all they have to do is go to sleep. Okay, all right. As long as the blood, as long as the hospital or whatever can stop the bleeding, niggas got holes in them this fucking big. Okay, as long as they can stop the bleeding and probably do whatever they do to stop the bleeding, just go to sleep. The body gonna heal it. Man, we have been dumbed down so much, and to a point to where we like, oh yeah, nah, he just need his rest. Do you know why you need your rest when you're sick or you got? Do you know why you need your rest? Family, we have been dumbed down to the 1,000 power. Okay? All right? Again, all right? This is still all of the nothing. The source, the primordial waters. What makes you think the primordial waters would think of bullshit? What makes you think your body can't transform and do things in itself? Like I said before, one fucking drop, that much, probably smaller than that, of sperm can create the whole fucking body, and we are so fucking dumbed down to where we don't even look at that. We don't even notice how the fuck can a drop of water, or a drop of so-called sperm can create bones, hair, eyes, a skeletal makeup. How the fuck is that possible? Have you ever thought that? No, because we're fucking dumbed down. And even if we think about it, we say, well, Will, that's just God. God made it magical. Man, fuck God, nigga. Ain't no fucking God, bruh. It is what the fuck it is. Okay? All right? And please click off. I'm waiting for the numbers to go down, when I just said that. But I'm just saying, man. Okay? We don't understand that the body has its own mechanisms for things. This is the reason why they tell you eat three times a day. This is the reason why they tell you to eat, period. Okay? This is the reason why they want you in school. This is the reason why they want you in church. This is the reason why the music is so fucking horrific. Poison. Okay? All right? Because the body is a fucking force. Okay? Is a magical force, and it responds to things. Okay? The more the body is so many words showered in that righteousness, the body will form into that particular knowing, into that particular thought process. Okay? All right? This is the reason why we think it's okay to listen to this fucking hip hop. That shit trash. It's poison. It's fucking poison, bro. Okay? And I'm going to say it now. There is no fucking elevation in that. I thought I was tripping about 4 years ago or something. 4 years ago, they had me, I was listening to my Cash Money records, my old school 400 Degrees. Next thing you know, I hear in my ear, turn that shit off. And I'm not even realizing what the hell is being said. I'm not even realizing what's being said. Okay, but they're telling me the makeup of yourself is not conducive to Glorilla. You will never fucking elevate. The makeup of yourself is not conducive to fucking drill rap and all this shit. You will never fucking elevate. You will stay an emotional wreck. You will always have problems where you care about this and worrying about that because of the frequency of the fucking sound, bro. Like I told you before, outside of this, we have music, and I don't even know if we have the power to actually hear that music and live to tell about it. Because a lot of the music that I heard it while I was dreaming, okay, in a quote unquote sleep state. And I was able to hear a lot of it. And it's not what we have here. Like I told you before, man, okay? This place currently, we're in the 5th grade. This is where we are. Outside of this quote unquote makeup, okay, is how I broke it down. What I said, grad school. So 5th grade, grad school. So all the music that you think you're hearing that is nice is still 5th grade level. But outside of this, the true you, the essence of your being, the essence, your great divinity of yourself is a whole nother frequency of thought. So the music I'm talking about don't exist here. Okay, all right. Every fucking song, a woman talking about her pussy. I don't care. Okay, and how many niggas can you kill in one song? God damn. And I used to love that shit, man. But I had to go to another place, man. I had to go to another place. And by me going to another place, I've developed, well, things came out, okay, that put me in a place of peace, or put me in a place that I've never fucking seen, man. Okay? A very, very chill like energy, man. It is what it is, man. You know? All right? Like I said, so chill to what people got it to me. Will, what you doing? Come on, let's go. Where you at? I'm gonna pull up on you. I'm in Atlanta. Will, what's happening? I'm gonna pull up and I'll be like, all right. What you was doing? Playing PlayStation. I be chilling, dog. I be chilling. You heard me? I be chilling, man. You know, I'd be like, fuck these humans, man. Look, y'all go sit your fucking head down and leave me alone. This shit, leave me the fuck alone. And that's a fact. And that's a fact. You know, the reason why we don't think about all this fucking magnificence of us, okay, all right, is because somebody told you, God did, and then when you ask, well, how did God do? Well, don't question God. You know, people come up with that. Man, look, you're supposed to question everything, bro. Everything there is, you question it. Okay, all right. You don't think it's funny, and this is crazy, but you don't think it's funny how if a brother start rapping, you know, to inspire people, he get no plays. Like this is the thing, right? Like, you don't see nothing wrong with that. If you don't see, if you think Glorilla, whatever the chick name is, if you think she good, okay, all right, and Mos Def trying to inspire you to look at yourself, Common them trying to inspire you to look at yourself, okay, all right. Lauryn Hill had to go to fucking jail, okay, all right, because she was going in on the fucking, you know, on the system. Okay, so if you think this Glorilla shit is up here and all this shit down here, kill yourself, man. Cause you're not worthy here, man. Go jump off a fucking bridge or something. Help us all out. It is what the fuck it is, man. It is what the fuck it is. Okay? And if you don't see a problem with that, something is going on. Okay? If you don't see a problem in rap and rappers, and if you don't see a problem in that, you need to question yourself. All of the music is poison, especially that shit. Okay, we might get lucky a little bit over here and here, a couple people, you know, maybe one of us, you know, somebody on a journey who will start, you know, who will start dropping some science and some music or whatever. Okay, commend that person. Go, do your thing. Do your thing, right? But what makes you think this music is good, man? Okay. All right, so let me check out, make sure I didn't miss nothing. Exactly. The music cannot be described at all. It's different, man. I'm telling you, Kendall, what's up? What's up, boy? What's going on with you? It's different, man. You know, it is what it is, man. We got to switch this thing up, family. We got to switch this thing up. We got to switch this thing up and stop praising this bullshit, bro. Because again, I was one of them, man. I used to play all that music on my videos back in 19, 18, 20, around that time. I used to play all that music thinking that, it was cool to play it and all that type of stuff. And, that's what I thought. But shit, the further you go down a rabbit hole, they like, you can't come down here with that shit. You can't come down here with that. That is not welcome here. That's not welcome here. Telling you, man. Telling you what it is. But let me go ahead and hop off here, fam. Let me go ahead and hop off here. I think that was everyone. So it is what it is, family. Share it up to the people who need to hear it. Y'all know what it is, man. Peace.